Maine's supplemental budget is one step closer to becoming law. Good evening, I'm Pat Callahan.
And I'm Amanda Hill. That means those $850 relief checks could soon be on the way. Chris Costa is here to help break down what happens next. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Pat and Amanda. So around 2 o'clock in the morning, the the Budget Committee unanimously approved the supplemental budget. Democratic leaders say that bodes well for the next step when the House and Senate both vote on it. Republican leaders are not going quite as far, saying so far only that Budget Committee has seen the printed material of what's in the supplemental budget. So here's what Democrats say the legislature will vote on and how it affects you.
All those in favor? 13-0.
Here's what's in the supplemental budget, according to Democratic leaders. The focal point? Those inflation relief checks. Democrats say more than 850,000 people in the state would be eligible for those $850 relief checks, made possible by a big projected revenue surplus. Here's who's eligible. If you file as single or married filing separately, you're eligible if you make up to $100,000 a year. If you file as head of household, that income threshold bumps up to $150,000 a year. For couples filing jointly, those who make up to $200,000 a year are eligible for these relief checks. Also in the budget, lowering the cost of college. All students who graduate high school from 2020 to 2023 get 2 free years of Maine Community College if they enroll full-time. Healthcare. The budget would invest in long-term care facilities like nursing homes. It would also invest $25 million in Maine's hospitals to help keep them open. Democrats say the supplemental budget also brings property tax relief, permanently expanding the property tax fairness credit for eligible working families and older Mainers. They say it brings the maximum benefit to $1,000 per year for those under age 65 and $1,500 per year for those 65 and older. Other housing help includes emergency housing relief and creating the Housing Opportunity Program, giving towns support in expanding housing. It also addresses PFAS contamination. Democrats say it includes money to relocate farm businesses that won't be able to use their land anymore. Plus, there's money to help private labs test more for PFAS. And there's money to get rid of, clean up, and mitigate threats from those forever chemicals. Now, those are just a few highlights of what's in the supplemental budget. We can't see the full text of it until the nonpartisan staff put together all the amended language that committee worked on late last night. As for what's next, both the House and Senate vote on that amended version of the supplemental budget. Leaders on both sides expect that they'll vote before the legislature adjourns on Wednesday. Now, if 2/3 of each chamber vote in favor, it goes to the governor's desk. She would have 10 days to take action on it. Even a simple majority vote could get this through, but that means you might have to wait a little bit longer for those relief checks.